What's up, guys? It's Quicksilver here, and today I am getting even more excited than I usually am at the beginning of my videos. I am actually playing in Minecraft 1.7.1. It is still a snapshot, but yeah, it's I guess the day after I just did my last video where I kind of did my little overview, I guess, of the 1.7 texture pack. Since that one day, they've actually added in new wood planks for the acacia wood and the oak roof trees, I think is what they're called. Anyway, so yeah, I've updated the texture pack, and that is supported now as well. Since the snapshot is actually titled 1.7.1, I'm assuming maybe they're done with anything they're going to add into for us. And at this point, they're just fine-tuning bugs and things like that. So I'm getting really excited about the official launch of 1.7.1. I guess when last I left you, I was on a hunt for some of the new flower types, which I was able to find a couple of them. I found some of these cool blue flowers. I threw one of them inside in that flower pot over there. And then this little 2 high dealio. After the experience with the cliff of insanity over there, if we want to call it that, it occurred to me that actually just across the swamp over here where the witch farm is, I never really did a lot of exploring over there. So I just ran over there and was able to find, I guess there's something called a sunflower plains, which I wasn't even aware of, but yeah, I was able to find, I guess it's just a big plains biome that just has a metric shit ton of sunflowers. So was able to grab a few of those to throw on our hill over there. Found a couple of tulips while I was out and about. So yeah, there's some cool stuff going on. But yeah, I'm not really planning to talk to you about the 1.7 stuff. I think that might be a dead horse that I have beaten until it's not going to be mobile. And today we're going to get back to doing some builds. Actually, I'm not sure how long this video will be. I feel like I always say that, and then these things are really long. But in this case, oh man, I gotta turn those guys down. I forgot. Sounds. Let's see. Oh yeah. Let's see. Hostile creatures. We'll turn those guys all the way down. We'll turn weather all the way down. The rest of this stuff we'll just turn down a bit. But yeah. Forget what I was saying. I hate when that happens. We're going to go ahead and do a build today. Oh, I know what I was saying. Not sure how long this is going to be because I'm actually going to be going out of town very soon. Actually, I will be out of town the day before, and well, I guess 2 days prior to when I would normally post my videos. So that's going to throw me off a little bit. So I'm trying to do a little pre-recording. So anyway, I guess what we're going to do is, I think I mentioned before, I needed to find a way to get down to this guy. So I think what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to build a one-way elevator over here, which means we'll still have to find, I guess, a decent way back up here. I've just been kind of running across here and running up, but that'll be for another day. For this thing, I do just kind of want to do something kind of fun. So let's see, I guess I'm going to get started here. Now I've got to be a little bit careful because right below us here, let me see if I can actually run around here and I'll show you guys rather than just try and explain it in my stuttery little way. This little cliff wall right here is actually part of my mob spawning platform there. I don't think there's any other ones down underneath there. If I look at the X-ray machine, I don't see anything over here, but it is kind of hard to see it just because of where we are. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this thing a little bit away from the cliff face there, just to maybe make things easier. And I'm not really sure how I want to do this thing yet. I think I want to kind of fill in the middle. The area that I'm actually going to have to build for the little one-way drop that we're going to do is a 3x4, so it's a pretty compact design. This is, I think it's Mumbo Jumbo, well, at least he's where I found out about it, Mumbo's design, so I'm going to go ahead and give him credit, I guess, for that. But I guess this is called, it's like a water blade elevator, I guess. The first time I kind of goofed around with one of these things, I didn't do it quite right, and I think I had my timing going too quickly, and so instead of getting enough of a water block, I guess, to actually ride down, I was getting I guess like the super thin blade of water, and that's not what we want, because you fall right through that, and that kind of sucks when you don't want to die. So rather than drop down here and really hurt myself, I found Mumbo's little tutorial, which is actually pretty good, and I'm gonna go off of that. Let's see here, 1 2 3 4 1 2 3. So yeah, so I think we're gonna be able to build it right here. Memory serves, if I want to do it here, I'm gonna have a hopper here, compare my dispenser here, so this will be our drop hole right here. So I think what I'm going to do is I want to go ahead and I'm going to actually dig out a hole down there, so when we drop through here we're actually going to go into the hillside there so that we can go on level here. So then I will just carve over, I guess make like a walkway from there over to here, and we'll meet up with that on the same level as where we need to be there. So I guess the first thing I gotta do is I gotta turn on my I guess F3, and I gotta figure out where I am here so I know where to dig down, and then I need to also figure out my Y coordinates, so I can figure out how far down I need to dig. So let's see, this is looking like it is Z125. That's a positive thing. Yep. And then my X is 287, or minus 287. So I've got those written down now, so I guess the next thing I do is go down low. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to go sleep off the night. I'm going to grab a little bit of wood. Yeah, actually I'm not going to worry about the wood. I'll probably dress this thing up once I have it built. But I'm going to go ahead and sleep off the night so we can go down there, because there are some dark areas around there, and I want to make sure we don't get jumped while I'm trying to work. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay guys, I was going to go down there. I just slept off the night, and I was on my way back here to run down low to get my Y coordinate, and I just saw something very, very interesting to me. I'm wondering if they didn't change mob spawning habits, because yeah, there's a witch in my mob farm here. I'm gonna go ahead and kill these guys, see if we can't get her out, get a better look. Let's use the sword. That's very interesting, because she shouldn't be able to spawn anywhere except for a witch hut, witch farm. So yeah, there's no way she should have been able to get in here. So that's very interesting. Awesome, man. If these guys can start spawning naturally, that would be nice. She's gonna be tough to kill in the mob farm, though. I gotta watch out for that. Man, if that's the case, sheesh, if I get witch drops up here, guys, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with myself. I guess I'll just have to keep an eye on him. Maybe that was just a fluke or something like that, but how cool would that be? So yeah, I'll keep an eye on that. I don't know if that's a new thing, or if that was, like I said, just something weird that happened just for me, because I'm recording with you guys. But we'll see. If there's anywhere they're going to spawn, it's going to be in that. So alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to head down here now and continue with what I was initially planning to do, and that is figure out what my Y height needs to be. I think I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to fill in this little bit right here so that we're, oh actually no, I guess I'm not. Ideally we're coming straight across here, so I guess I'm going to be digging out a whole bunch more stuff. So alright, so my Y here is 63. This is going to be, this is going to be interesting. There's some caverns under here that are going to cause a little bit of a problem, I think, for us. Alright, so this is my X height is minus 287, or I guess my X coordinate, which doesn't do us any good because I'm going to need to move over here. But let's go ahead and figure out where we're going to dig this sucker down. I think it's going to be right about where this torch is. So that's minus 287. And my Z, what did I say it was, 125? Ah, you know what? It's actually right through this little face here. So we're going to go and take this out, and then I'll start digging this stuff down. Now that's, oh no, that's not. That's 123. Okay, cool. Cool. So it's right here. Alright, I guess I should have looked a little better. But alright, I'm going to dig down now, I guess, to 63, and then we'll dig straight across. And I'm going to break my shovel before this is all said and done, I'll betcha. So, digging straight down, we're going to fall. I knew that was going to happen. Alright, so that's 68. That looks like this is at least safe, guys. So, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Alright, so this is where we're going to dig down. So we're going to fall through two little cavern things here, too. That's kind of cool. Alright, and then I guess for now I'm just going to dig straight over here. And we'll see what we can see, man. I'll widen this out and make it prettier, but I think at least for the initial, our initial needs of having a pathway to get the hell out of here. Well, I guess I should light this thing up too, huh? That would kind of suck. Alright, cool. That went nearly as far as I thought it was going to need to be. And what is going to suck, though, is I've still got to dig through all this junk. So let's just do this for shits and giggles. Yeah. Aw. You know, that's not too bad. I can't complain about that. The fact that that thing broke when I only had like 6 blocks left to dig out or something like that. That's not too shabby. Alright. So, I guess that's going to be our drop. So at this point, I'm going to head back up there. And we're going to do a little quick building on this thing. The design itself, it's really, one of the things that appealed to me about it is it's really pretty easy to build, guys. So, since I'm in the interest of time here and don't have a bunch of that, I'm going to go ahead and get this sucker thrown together really fast. So, let me see. I'll give you guys the rundown on what's needed. We're going to need these 2 hoppers. We'll need a redstone comparator. We're going to need a stone, I guess a button. I'm using a stone button. I don't know if it matters. A dispenser, and we're going to need some building blocks here. So I guess the first item up for bids is I want to go ahead and have a comparator right here. And that is going to power our dispenser eventually. Let me go ahead. I'm going to throw a block. Actually, I've got my blocks all out. I don't know what I'm thinking there. I'll throw that dispenser on that block, and we're going to break the block and throw another dispenser feeding into that one. So we got a little bit of a hopper timer working. I'll keep those 2 guys up there. Oh, you know what? Actually, I should build this thing down 1 more block so this will be on the level. So, alright, give me just a minute, guys. I'm going to tear this out, and I'm going to actually dig this portion of this. I'm going to build down one level lower. So I'll be right back when that is torn out, and I won't waste your time watching me tear it out and rebuild part of that. Okay, guys, I think I may have way overbuilt this thing. I mean, as much as you can way overbuild something this small anyway. But, alright, here we go again. Let's try this again. We need a comparator there. We want our dispenser here. And I'll go ahead and throw this little guy in there. Then, oh man, I didn't bring a redstone torch. Man, I screwed that up. Alright, well, I'll be getting that in just a minute then. But, let's see. We'll throw that guy here. We'll feed this guy into him, just like we wanted. I will be right back with redstone torch. Alright guys, I've got my redstone torch now, so hopefully I won't be screwing that up again. Alright, so we're going to throw those 2 blocks there. That guy's going to go there. Then we're going to use the redstone torch as our lock, so this thing doesn't just pass stuff back and forth forever. And then we got to throw an item in there. I'm going to go ahead and throw a gunpowder in there. So now, I guess I might regret some of this. Alright, that's what we're going to have, and then what's going to happen is we're going to walk right into that thing. That's why I wanted to build this thing down a little bit. So I can build my flooring all around in here, so that what's going to happen is we'll walk over here, and when we hit that, boom, we get that dealio. And we're just falling down on this water. So this is how this guy is going to work, which is really, like I said, I think it's way cool. I got to fix that. Oh man, that's going to be a problem. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, that's what happens, man, when you don't pre-plan this stuff that well. All right, looks like that's mostly lit up. I think that's probably going to be fine, right? All right, so now where did we come down? We were right here. So I want that. I definitely don't want that to happen again. So I think what I'm going to do So I'm going to do this. I don't need to be able to access that cave, right? Nah, hell no. So at this point, that's going to happen. Now the water will flood down this way. Which, you know what, that actually might be kind of cool. I'm going to throw some torches on the wall here instead of, these aren't even that close to each other. Instead of having them on the ground, I'm going to have them on the floor, and I think what that's going to do now is that's actually going to push us along. So not only is it going to dump us out in there, but it's going to actually shove us down the hallway a bit. So let's climb back up there, and we'll give that another test here really fast. But I think that's going to work out better than I had hoped, because in addition to pushing us down, it's going to push us over. So gotta like that. Now I just gotta make that thing fit in a little better here. Alright, and finish the floor there. That might be nice too, right? So I'll come along here, I'll hit this button, there's the water, we walk into it, and here we go. I do wonder, is that going to push us along, or is that just going to kind of flow out? Yeah, okay, so it doesn't really push us anywhere. But that's exactly what we wanted. That's perfect. So, alright, I guess at this point, I've just got to kind of clean all this stuff up here. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to check the length on this guy, and I guess start cleaning it up. So, I will see you guys in just a moment. Alright guys, so we're back over here again. I guess one of the side benefits to this thing, building a project over here, is we have oodles of mobs here. Man, I'll tell you, this is so nice to be able to smack these guys and not have to listen to them. I'm digging that. Ooh, that was cool. Skeleton wearing chainmail. I don't know that I've ever seen that. Yeah, I'm sure it's happened, but I don't think I've ever noticed it. He's all big and bulky looking. Protection 2. Alright, so it still doesn't look like there's any witch drops in there, so I guess maybe that was just a fluke. I'm going to kind of chalk that up to, things that make you go, right? And in the meantime, we'll go ahead and purdy this thing up a bit. And I guess there's no real reason for that guy to stay that thing. I don't like how that's hanging out here. We're going to have to put something in front of that so that we can kind of make everything look pretty. You know what? This might actually be kind of cool. We can make it a little bit more of a doorway here. Yeah, that's going to be pretty. Whoops, that's going to be pretty alright. Yeah, so now when we hit that button, we just walk into the little room there instead of walking all over the place. You know what I don't like is I didn't make this 5 blocks wide, so I'm kind of off center here. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cheat it, and I'm just going to do it over on this side. We'll add a little bit more just to make it look pretty. And I think that'll do it for us. That's the nice thing. My overbuilding that I did is going to actually work out for us here. How did I do it over here? There's nothing there, so I didn't do it over there. Okay, so that's always nice. Oh, tell me I have an axe. Yeah, good. I brought along a glowstone. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that guy or not. There's a little slime down there. It's pretty nice. Thank you for showing up, pal. I guess since I've got it, let's go ahead and throw our little glowstone in here just for looks. And I think, let me go ahead and dress this up a little bit here too. We'll do that, and then we still work. There's our drop. Just got to remember to hit that button before I come in here. You know, I wonder if we can put a trap door on that sucker too, so that it'll open when we hit that. That might make that a little bit safer. I don't know. I think I'm smart enough to remember that, but last thing I need is come wandering over here and fall to my doom. Although, you know, I don't know. I kind of wonder if I could survive that. I might be able to. Alright, so when we hit that, we open up, and that happens. Let's give that a try. Oh, it's not going to let us in. I can't have that. Ooh. And we create a water source block. That really can't be done. Okay, well, that might be an epic fail. We'll see. What if we throw it back there on that? Is that going to work for us? Oh, no. We just spit out our bucket. Okay, guys, I'm going to call that a fail. So maybe I'll throw it up a little higher. That's what I could maybe do. Will this still activate it? Yeah, that'll still work. Alright, cool. So that way we can do that, and we don't have to worry about that water getting turned into a source block and not getting sucked back up the way it's supposed to. Oh, you know what? I bet that got dropped all the way down too, didn't it? Nope. I don't know where it came from, but I'll take it. Alright, well, I think you guys get the general gist there of what we're trying to do. Get some water back in that thing. And I think if I keep that trapdoor the way that it is now, I don't think it's going to cause any more problems for us with the water, but it's going to stop us from walking into that thing with the button not pressed. Tell you, you know what? Actually, I was going to say I may change that that button into a wooden button, but I don't think that's going to really do anything for us. I think if I do that, it's just going to stay open longer, but I think we're going to end up with more stuff in there. Yeah, alright, so see, that works. Excellent. And I'm going to hop off there. Ha! That's pretty cool. So we got multiple levels now, if we want them. Alright, man. Well, I think that's probably all we've got time for on it today, and I've got some stuff I got to get done before I can go on my little mini vacation thing. But yeah, I'll pretty this thing up and I'll show it to you when I come back here next time. But for now, if you liked what you saw, please leave me a like, and if you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. Okay guys, I'm not sure where I'm going to sandwich this into the video, but this is actually recorded after I already signed off and said goodbye to you guys, but I was cleaning up the little water drop thing out there, and I came back in here, and look at that, man. Sure enough, we got another witch in here. So, I don't know, man. I think Mojang might have let... I don't. Maybe it's a temporary thing, and I'm just going to enjoy it while I'm in the snapshot, but it looks like they have done something that's allowing witches to spawn outside of just the witch huts. So, that could be... could either be a really good thing or a really bad thing, depending on how you feel about witches, but... yeah, it looks like she has done what witches do when they fall a distance but they don't die, and that is she has sucked down a healing potion. She's sticking her tongue out at us. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, you don't come back from that, do you, baby? Yeah, that's what I thought. So, yeah, it looks like it's more than just a fluke. Yeah, look at that. We got a stick. So we're getting witch drops, which means I'm probably going to see them over in here occasionally, too. Man, whew. Alright, well that's good to know. So it looks like, at least in the snapshot of 1.7.1, witches are spawning outside of just witch huts. So, anyway, I will catch you guys later.